How's everyone doing tonight? Who's drinking? Who's being professional? Who's being an amateur? All right. Here's the difference between an amateur drinker and a professional drinker. The amateur is the guy that shows up on a St. Patrick's Day at the bar, just turned 21, goes up to the bartender and says, "Give me a Guinness," not realizing it's just edible tar. Takes it, swings it back, almost vomits. Just give me a green beer, Bud Light. All right, it's that cat that by the end of the night, he's almost passed out in the bathroom, and later on they find him doing guacamole shots off a stranger's scrotums. So don't be an amateur. Well, I read a lot of odd news reports, and one I recently read is the U.S. government now wants to take pictures and put them on packs of cigarettes to scare smokers away from smoking. We want to take pictures of lung disease, heart disease, actual bodies, cadavers, and post them all over cigarette packs. I think it's kind of a cool idea, but let's be fair. Let's go all across the spectrum. Little Debbie cupcakes, Pizza Hut boxes, McDonald's sacks, morbidly obese people. All right, my 420 sack, my pot should have a picture of a bunch of college guys playing PlayStation 3. All right, Jack Daniels should have a picture of extremely ugly people, because that's always who you wake up with when you drink too much. Condoms, little pictures of babies. That way they scare you away from smoking and into condoms. But then they take the technology and they take it a step further. And they make it to where when you open a beer bottle, it makes a sound like a baby crying. Gets progressively louder with each bottle. So it gets to the point you can't stand it. You start shaking it and smacking it. And then it goes flat and stops crying. Which leads into a public service announcement for all you women. If you go over and you get to know a guy and you have kids, and all his beer's flat, do not leave your kids with him. Another report I read is some guy in Europe actually did a study on the effects of caffeine and semen. And supposedly it reduces your chances of pregnancy because it lowers your sperm count. This is bullshit. I've got 4 kids. I've drank 2 liters a day since high school. Have you ever seen a 3-year-old hopped up on Mountain Dew? Like Olympic swimmers. That's all your sperm does is swim. It increases your chances. I drank so much soda when I nut, sounds like somebody opened up a 2-liter bottle. Which gives a whole new meaning to cream soda. Oh, we got this lovely Christmas tree here. Christmas coming up. This leads to arguments in my house. My wife wants to celebrate Christmas. She thinks we need to do it for the kids. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think we need to. And here's my argument. All right, she doesn't bring clay home to make dreidels for Hanukkah. She goes, well, that's stupid. We're not Jewish. I'm like, well, we're not Christians either, but you're celebrating Christmas. You know, it's the same reason I don't teach my kids how to make bombs, because we're not Muslims. And then you go into Easter. Easter is the worst holiday, because who has kids here? Anybody? All right. So you know your kids can never find their shoes when it's time to go anywhere. But yet, we take eggs and we purposely hide them from them. And they have no problem finding them because of the candy inside the shoes. So what I started doing is I just take their shoes, fill them with candy, never have a problem finding them. Until they get in trouble, then I fling it up over the power line in the backyard. Now I got all the fat kids in the neighborhood coming to my backyard trying to bust it open like a piñata. All right, that's my time. I'm Josh Chapman. Thank you so much.